As Lagos State government begins the construction of the Purple Line mass transit, here are the updates that you need to know. And this construction is as a result of the challenges Lagosians are having when it comes to transportation. A lot of lines has come up. The red line, the blue line is still ongoing. The construction will soon be completed, and here is the purple line. So kudos to the Lagos State government for bringing this development to Lagosians. So guys, it's your girl GT Estate and Properties, and today let's give you update on the purple line railway mass transit. All right, so guys, stay tuned and watch this video to the end. Now there are going to be different colors that we use to differentiate the railway system. As you see, we have the orange, the red, the green, the purple, the yellow, and the blue line, which are going to be running concurrently in Lagos State. Now the Lagos State government has also commences the construction of the purple line. Now we are going to be having this rail run through the Redeem Camp to Mowe, and from Mowe to the Long Bridge Axis, and also the Magodo, the Ogba, the Agege, and he moves to Iyanakpaja. From Iyanakpaja he moves to the Lasso, and from there he continues to the Okokomiako, where is going to be the last stop for the train. All right, having the purple line as the 60-kilometer electrified rail system, which is also going to help in with other metro stations in curbing transportation in Lagos State. And this, we are going to have about 16 stations that will also help to serve this purpose, right? And this transportation is estimated to serve over 300,000 Lagosians daily. Purple line is also going to be in connectivity with the blue line, and this project is estimated to be completed within 3.5 years. All right, now in Lagos we have a lot of population, close to 20 million, and also Lagos seems to be one of the famous city in the world and also in Africa, and this has put Lagos in a competitive pace when it comes to development with other cities in the world. And having these railway stations across board will also help in reducing cost of transportation and also the traveling time when it comes to movement. All right, so this is going to give Lagos an edge to compete with other cities in the world like the New York, the UK, and other major cities. So in Lagos we have different parts. We have the mainland and we have the island. Now this project, according to LAMATA and the contractors, started since 2019, and this project are to delivered in different phases. As you can see, phase 1 has already been delivered, which is the red line, and the red line is fully operational in Lagos State. Now the project is supposed to convey about 500,000 persons daily in Lagos, and we can see that a lot of that is happening already, and we can see people moving from one location to the other, like people moving from Marina to Mile 2 and from Mile 2 to Marina. That means you can move from the island to the mainland and also from the mainland to the island. And this project is to help in the congestion when it comes to traffic. Also, cost of transportation in Lagos State is very high, and with this train services, we can see that cost of transportation is becoming more affordable. And also when it comes to fastest way of movement in Lagos State, the train is the fastest, because with this train you can be at your destination within 10 to 20 minutes, unlike the road transport. Now this is the the plan of the Lagos state government to help Lagosians, when it comes to transportation. Now, we all know that this is a welcome development when it comes to Lagos, as we know that Lagosians cannot wait to have this purple line construction completed. Now, this project is going to convey large number of persons from one location to the other, and also for those in the business sector are going to have their bulk goods move from one location to the other conveniently. And we know that this project is also going to help Lagos State when it comes to economic growth, and also when it comes to technology and innovation. This is also going to help Lagos State because a lot of systems are going to be linked into this project. Now, a lot of jobs are also going to be created, and is going to make everything much more easier for Lagosians. Now, here also we are going to have people leaving their their cars, because the hike in price of petroleum use products. A lot of people are going to be jumping using the train station, and thereby reducing a lot of usage of the road transport system. Now, this project has come to stay in Lagos State, and all we need to do is to put hands together and make sure that this project, we use it effectively and efficiently.
Transport, Mr. Okokomiako, says the rail project will be delivered in 2026. Take a look.
On Monday, September 4th, 2023, the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu flagged off the commercial operation of the first phase of the Blue Rail Line, a 13-kilometer stretch from Marina Station to Mount 2. Since then, Lagos residents have been enjoying the comforts that the Blue Line Rail offers.
Dear passengers, we are now at my 2 station and we are heading back to Marina. Feel free to take photos and videos of this experience. Sit tight, enjoy the ride.
After over a year of operations under the supervision of the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, the first phase of the Blue Line Rail has transported over 4 million passengers without any disruption.
From my house is just 5 minutes walk to the station. Then the only challenge I'm having is going back to my office when we come down now.
I think it's a great achievement. Long time coming, but it's finally here. I think it will be a game changer to move from Marina to mile 2 or mile 12 in the speed of time it will go will be amazing. I think it's great for progress as Lagos develops towards being the mega city that it wants to be.
It's a nice one. We appreciate that so much. It's a nice one because that will less the traffic, and you can see like on the train now you can see there's a lot of cloud.
Some of us no more drive, because of the quickness of the train. You leave and you can even time yourself. You're going to get to the office when you really want to get there, unlike before that you may tell somebody, okay, wait for me by 9 I will be there. You may not be there until 12 noon. But this one, once you tell somebody by 9 I will be there, by 9 you will actually be there. So it has eased the traffic problem for those of us on the route that the train is running now.
With the success story achieved so far, the Lagos State government is not resting on its odds, with work already started on the second phase of the 14-kilometer Blue Rail Line. Officials of the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, led by the Director of the Rail Transport, Okokomiako, are out to see the progress of work on the second phase, which stretches from Mile 2 to Okokomiako.
This we have phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 stopped at Mile 2. And the continuation of the phase 1 goes to we call it phase 2, which goes from Mile 2 all the way to Okokomiako.
The first port of call is Mazamaza area, where a bridge is being constructed for the rail project. About 3,000 people have been employed for the second phase of the Blue Rail project, designed to have 3 bridges, 6 stations. With any project of such magnitude, safety and security of workers on site is top priority.
The phase 2 of the Blue Line is about 14 kilometers because the whole Blue Line right of way itself is about 27. The one we've done in phase 1 is 13. You can see where we are starting at the back of it is my 2 station. That's where the phase 1 stops. And then the phase 2 started from here. The bridge behind me is the Mazamaza Bridge. We've done a test on it and we find that the bridge is not strong enough in terms of the strength. So we have to demolish to construct another new bridge that we house, and then they house the railway operation. The Blue Line phase 2 has 6 stations, which started from Festac, Alakija, Trade Fair, Volkswagen, Lasu, and Okokomiako. And the depot for the whole Blue Line is in Okokomiako. It's about 400,000 square meters. So that's the Blue Line phase 2 in its own entirety. The Blue Line itself, the phase 2 that we have commenced, will be completed in 2026. The project has started now. As we speak now, we're about 27% in terms of completion. It has 6 stations, as I said, 3 bridges, and a bigger depot that will house the whole Blue Line at Okokomiako. This bridge itself, you can say, when we demolish it, we are constructing 66 piers. Presently, we've done 22, which is about 33% of it. We plan to complete the piers in probably the end of the year. And then during this visit, we will show you the satellite bridge and the Lasso bridge. Construction is ongoing there. Those 2 bridges have gone to advanced stage as well. Then we have 6 stations. We will get there and show you the station in terms of completion as well. And then the Okokomiako depot, where we are going to house the main depot for the whole Blue Line. In terms of constructions, from the CCC side, which is the main contractor, the subcontractor on our side, we might be looking at 3,000 employees, both direct and indirect. In terms of the lesson learned from phase 1 that we've brought into phase 2, security and safety part of it is one of the things we prioritize. We have a method statement, we have approved safety standards, that we have a safety manager on site, and all our activities is being done to safety is approved. In terms of, we can benchmark against international best practice. They have methodology, they have risk assessment done on all the activities as well. So safety is priority, and which you can see from the site. You can see the way the staff are saying how their PPE is done, method statement approved, work methodology all done. Even the work site is being cut off for security purposes as well.
Their journey continues to Festac to inspect the 1-floor station, which is currently at 55% stage.
Oh my God.
Achieving intermodal transportation is one of the major priorities of the Lagos State government, and the rail project is one of such. The second phase of the Blue Line rail project, spanning Mile 2 to Okokomiako, is designed to have 6 stations from Festac to Alakija, Trade Fair, Volkswagen, Lasu, and the final stop, Okokomiako. I'm currently at one of the stations, which is at Festac, where the station is still currently under construction. It has the capacity to accommodate over 1,000 passengers. And the Lagos State government has said when completed, residents can easily walk in here to join the train ride to make their trip easy and smooth. LAMATA officials say the ongoing rail project will be an upgraded version of the first phase.
I was involved in the first phase of the project, which has been completed, currently is under operations. Rail operations now. And this is a bit unique. The reason behind that is that we have learned from what we have built before. We have improved on this. Aesthetically, operation-wise, we have improved on it. And this is going to be a modern version of what we have done before, an improved version. The good thing about this is that some of the gaps we have in the other one that people have complained about, we have improved on it. We've improved on the paid area, we've improved on the concourse area, we've improved on the access point, we have improved even the aesthetically. You see it's slightly different, but it's all the same. But we are just trying to modernize anything we want to do, we want to improve on it. So the capacity of this station is about 1,000 square area, and it has the capacity of holding about 1,000, minimum of 1,000 people per time. So it means that we have our rail system, the trains can take up to 800 per time, and we have a capacity of 1,000. So we have more than enough to supply the train system. Before we start our design, we always carry out feasibility study, and that talks about passenger volume. So the design of this location is designed such that it will be able to meet the passenger volume of this area. However, we have also designed it such that it's scalable. In future, if we observe that there are more people willing to use the rail system, this infrastructure can also be upgraded.
We are presently at the Festac station. As I said earlier on, the Blue Line Phase 2 has 6 stations. Festac station is one of it, and it has just one floor, the ground floor and the first floor. And in terms of completion, it's about 55% complete. And then we're going. The next phase of it is the roofing. Once we roof, then the station is almost complete. Then the beauty of it is, as I said earlier on, is like we integrate our stations, the rail station and the bus stations. If I far right like this, you can see those are the bus stations here. Once we connect with it, you can transfer from the bus to the rail and the rail to the bus. That's the beauty of this Festac station.
No problem. Okay.
Meanwhile, the project contractor says work is moving fast to meet up with the 2026 completion deadline.
I appreciate the Lagos State government choose us as a contractor for this project, and also I appreciate Lagos government and LAMATA's support for our work, supposed to provide a good condition to construction and funds. And so on. You can see there's a lot of work, equipment, and the work is unfair. And I believe CCCC will do our best to deliver the project before the deadline.
At Satellite Town area of Lagos, the piers for the second bridge in between two major roads is already up, nearing completion. And LAMATA says the infrastructure quality cannot be questioned and will stand the test of time.
What we have here is like we have a bridge. As I said, we have 3 bridges within the Blue Line Phase 2. We are starting at the satellite bridge. You can see all the piers is up. The pier cap is there. The only thing left now is just for us to launch the bridge, to launch the beam. Once that is done, the bridge is ready, and they'll do the abutment on the bridge, and then put all the necessary asphalt and all that on the bridge. So the bridge is ready. As we speak, it's about, by and large, about 70% complete. So this is satellite bridge, one of the main bridge within the Blue Line Phase 2. And what we've done so far, you can see, is between 2 major roads. So that's the Blue Line rail corridor is between the Lagos bound and the Badagry bound of the motorways. The bridge is designed for between 75 to 100 years, or even more than that, because we're using a robust structural design. That's what we've done in it. And as you can see, safety is key, because we understand the importance of safety and how we construct within 2 existing roads. We prioritize it. We look at what needs to be done in terms of what needs to be done in terms of the safety of the people that works in it, not disturbing the traffic. And then you look at it, most of the right-of-way within this two section has been cordoned off, so we are working in a secluded area. So that has given us opportunity to ensure safety is done and security part of the construction itself. Where we are standing is cordoned off, so you have to get a permit or what a clearance to enter here. And when you are leaving, they check you and all that. So that's why we call it a safe working environment. So it's secured. And that even enhancing us in terms of safety of people. You know, people coming in and out, even the vehicular movement and the personnel and the workers as well. The place is cordoned off and is secure.
At LASU axis, bus and rail networks have been factored into the project for easy movement of residents and students of the Lagos State University. At this point, one will also find the third bridge for the Blue Rail project, which is still under construction.
This is one of the bridges within the Blue Line Phase 2. It's called the LASU Bridge. And by the side of the bridge there, we have the LASU station, which is connecting with our own bus terminal, and we serve the LASU, the Lagos State University. That's the purpose of having this integration of bus and rail network here. And another thing we are looking at to have a LASU mega terminal, which will connect everything together, but that is coming in the next phase of the project. But presently we are standing at the LASU bridge. You can see the bridge is almost completed. We have the piers and the pier cap already. The next phase is just for us to launch the beams. Once the beam is launched, the bridge is almost completed. So from there now we go to the Okokomiako, which have a station there, and is the biggest depot we are looking at. Is about 460,000 square meter. That's why we're going to have the depot that will do maintenance of all other activities in terms of rail operation and maintenance at that depot. That's the plan.
Do you have a technology facility that monitors all your infrastructure?
Oh yes, that's what we are planning to do. We call it asset management system. That's what we have. Collect all our infrastructures, look at it, and we have a scheduled maintenance in terms of that. So we know when this is due for maintenance, in terms of whether routine maintenance, heavy maintenance, and all that. Yes, we do. It's not even for the Blue Line alone. It's for the all infrastructure under the LAMATA project. So that's the plan. As we used to say to them, this infrastructure, this project is for them. It's in their community. It is important they maintain it. We can see the Blue Line itself now. People are maintaining it. People are doing it. It's more than 6 months now, and it's working for us. So we know what it's doing. We are going to tell them, we're going to do more advocacy to tell them the importance of it for them to maintain it, so we serve them more and we last longer. So that's the purpose. We don't want people to vandalize it. It's for their community. I don't live in this area. If it is my own area, we'll come all together and support it and embrace it, and we maintain it. We will do our own maintenance on our own part, and I want the community as well to do their own in terms of safeguarding it and maintaining. Don't vandalize it. Just go and start destroying and stealing all the infrastructure or the fittings that are being deployed on the rail project or on the bridge itself. According to our study, the projection we have for the whole Blue Line corridor is about 250 to 500,000 passengers per day. The Blue Line Phase 1 is carrying still within we've carried about more than 3 to 4 million passengers in the last one year. So when this is completed, we have more passengers, more people coming from this axis into Marina axis, coming from the Okokomiako, working in Lagos State. So we projected to have at least at the start about 250,000 passengers per day.
The second phase of the Blue Line Rail project is unique in its own way, designed to fit in between existing roads. Scheduled for delivery in the year 2026, the 27-kilometer rail project from Marina to Okokomiako is also projected to move about 250 to 500,000 passengers per day, and residents already taking advantage of the rail transport infrastructure are advised not to destroy the rail corridor and support the authorities' efforts towards completing all rail projects conceived by the Lagos State government.